Hi guys, welcome back again for part 2. We're just finishing up the wig. What we're gonna need today is a tweezer, a comb, and a bottle of water. We're gonna use the water to spray the hair so the hair can be easy, so it can make it easier to work with. I'm just spraying the hair with some water. I'm just using the comb now to separate the hair because I want a side part, so I'm just making sure I part it to the side that I want. So I think this is the side that I want, so I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm gonna use again to mold the hair to make the hair flat? I'm basically gonna put some hair foam. I don't know how you say that word, I can't even pronounce it, but yeah, I'm gonna use some of that to make sure the hair is laid properly, and it really helps mold the hair and make it more flat and smooth, and it actually helps you plug the closure properly because it's easier to plug the hair while it's wet. Now I'm just using this razor comb to get a little bit of baby hair, not too much. I'm not too crazy on baby hairs, but I just get a little bit. I do a little bit of baby hairs. I'm just combing the hair back because I want the hair to lay back. Now I'm just sectioning the hair to make sure I get a perfect line so I can part the hair, properly. And I'm also parting the hair because I want to get a little, you see how I part the hair? The hairs that I'm holding in my hand, I'm gonna pluck them away. I'm basically gonna use the tweezer and my finger just to pull them away. Do not pull too hard because you don't want to whip the lace. You don't want to make any holes in the lace closure. So I'm just pulling apart the hairs that I don't want so that I can define the part better, because I don't want it to look bumpy. So I'm just taking some hair away, just like so, just pulling, not too hard. So this is the hair that I took out, not too much. I'm not gonna take that much hair out because that lace closure wasn't that full, which was great, so I don't have to take out as much hair. Now I'm just gonna take my tweezer and finishing up the part to make it look more natural. So I'm just gonna do that in the other side. Just keep brushing the hair back. I'm just gonna section the hair. You see how I'm parting it? So I'm gonna start tweezing going towards the back. I'm not gonna take out a lot of hairs because, like I said, this lace closure is kind of full. I mean, not full actually. It was kind of pre-plucked, so I didn't have to do much. I'm just gonna pluck. Not too much because you don't want bald spot. So you're just gonna do it lightly. Just gonna pluck to make it look more natural. As you can see, it's coming along great. I didn't take out too much hair. And I section it again to do a little bit more plucking. This is gonna be the last time I'm gonna section the hair. After this, I won't be plucking anymore because this is the closure, not the front though, so there's not much hair to take out anyways. Yeah, this is how much hair I took out, which is not a lot. So now what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna take some got to be glued just to lay the baby hairs a little bit, just to lay them just a tiny bit. I'm gonna fix the baby hair better when I put the wig on my head, because I'm actually gonna do a part 3. This is a part 2 of how I customize the wig, how I pluck the hair, and then part 3 will be how I apply the wig on my head. I didn't want to make one video to show you guys how to do it because I didn't want it to be too long, so that's why I do it in 2 different parts, because it can get pretty long of me talking non-stop. So you'll see the baby hairs lay better in part 3. I'm gonna use a little bit of mousse just to slick the hair back a little bit, and I'm also using this little hair foam to make the hair lay back properly, just like so. And what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to take some of the same hair mousse to put a little bit on the hair all around. I love how this hair feels. It feels so soft. I'm just gonna put some in the back, not too much though. I don't want to put too much product in the hair. So I'm basically playing with the hair until I get it how I want it, how I like it, to my liking. And like I said, I'm gonna finish the hair. It's gonna look better once I put it in my head, because I'm gonna fix it better. Just a little bit more. Just laying the hair. Now I'm doing a little plucking, just a little plucking, not too much, because I really want a defined part, so that's why I'm plucking. I did not bleach the knot of this lace closure because I'm just gonna use foundation. Once I'm ready to apply the wig on my head, I'm gonna use some foundation to make it look like my skin color. So you can use a foundation of your skin color so it can match, which I'll show you guys how I do it tomorrow. I'm gonna use a scarf to tie the hair to let it sleep overnight so that it can take its shape. So I'll see you guys back in part 3 so you guys can see how I apply the wig on my head. So this is part 2. Please be sure to go and watch part 1 of how I make the wig. I'm gonna link that video in the description box. Please go watch part 1. This is part 2, and stay tuned for part 3. Please guys, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys next in the part 3. Thank you for watching, guys.